Hi, I'm Joseph Patrick, co-founder of Lamont Brothers. And in today's video, I want to discuss what does an addition cost in the Portland metro area. We're going to look at some different types of additions, different reasons to do additions, and I'll give you some specific case studies of what different types of additions we've done here at Lamont Brothers cost. The additions that we do here at Lamont Brothers often fall into four categories. We do master suite additions, we do kitchen remodel additions, we do major additions, and we do additions where someone just wants some extra space, whether it's bedrooms or living room or bonus room, just extra space additions. For this first case study, we've got a master bathroom suite. We ended up adding on the master bathroom, but not necessarily adding on a bedroom space. So we utilized an existing bedroom. It was a nice master bathroom, spacious, nice spacious tile shower, and it ended up costing about $140,000. This type of project can range from about $110,000, $115,000. We've done them for that inexpensively, all the way up to about $250,000, $275,000 if you want a much bigger bathroom and you want to add bedroom space on. Next, we've got a kitchen remodel case study where we did an addition, a kitchen remodel, and ended up expanding that to redo flooring and some other things throughout the house. And this project cost somewhere right around $295,000. These types of projects can really range depending on how much space you're adding, how much money you put into the kitchen, how much you allow the scope to kind of creep throughout the rest of the house and end up replacing flooring and doors and windows. But in general, I see them range from about $250,000 to about $350,000. Next, we'll look at a large-scale addition. And really, when I look at a large-scale addition, we're either increasing the square footage of the house significantly, we're adding like 1,000 plus square feet, or we're doing several additions. This case study here, we're doing one addition on each side of the home and then redoing everything inside the home. And this project here ended up costing about $750,000. Between all of that, we're doing, 4 bathrooms, a kitchen, adding a master suite addition on one side, and then doing a kitchen addition on the other side. So it's a large scale addition. And these types of additions really can range depending on our goals, but I kind of put them in this category if they get above $500,000. And they end up really ranging based on the features that are included. So they can range from anywhere from about $500,000 to $1.5 million for this type of project. And then I feel like they get into a different category if they get above $1.5 million. Next, let's look at the additional space additions. This case study here, we added about 500 square feet to the home. We added a bonus room, a future bathroom, and a bedroom, and it ended up costing about $267,000. These types of projects really range based on the square footage that you add. We've added as little as 83 square feet for an office. Those projects end up being somewhere right around $100,000 for that around 100 square feet figure. And then they'll range up way above this 267 number depending on the square footage you add. If you're adding 750 square feet, that's going to be more. And it's not a direct one-to-one correlation between the square footage and the cost, because if you're doing 2-story, that changes the cost. This project had a balcony upstairs and some of the rough-in plumbing and electric for that future bathroom. But that gives you a general range for this type of remodel. We've given you a lot of cost information at this point, and it really ranges. So how do you budget for your project? Well, the first step is to really decide who's going to do the project. There's 3 basic options. You could do it yourself, either general contract it yourself or physically do all the work yourself. You could hire an architect and a general contractor, or you could hire a design build firm. If you tackle a home addition yourself, just know that it is a massive amount of work. And I generally don't recommend this to people unless you absolutely have to save cost, because it's going to take a long time to do a home addition, and it's going to take even longer if you either do it physically yourself or general contract it yourself. If you hire an architect and a general contractor, the problem that I've seen so often with this is that the costs really balloon through the design phase because you don't have anybody responsible for the costs in the beginning of the design phase. So if you go this route, make sure you try to select a general contractor and get him on board as a consultant as early on in the design process as possible. Third, you could work with a design build firm, which is what we are here at Lamont Brothers. And my advice for you if you go that route would be do several interviews and make sure you're working with a firm that does both really well. Some people brand themselves as design build firms, and they're really a designer who kind of dips their toe into the construction. Some firms are really a general contractor who kind of dips their toe into the design by bringing a interior designer on part-time. Neither of those models are design build. You want to work with a company that really does a good job budgeting with design and construction. Last, whichever route you choose, you want to find a partner who's going to help you create a realistic budget. It's difficult to budget for a home renovation, and it's way too common for an architect or a general contractor or design build firm to put together some pretty low numbers in the beginning of the design phase to get their foot in the door, and then it just increases as you go through the process. What you want is somebody that's going to give you the hard answers up front to help you budget with a realistic budget throughout the process. And one of the ways that I think you can make sure you're doing that is find a partner who's got a really good budgeting process that they can articulate. It's not that they just go make up the budget numbers, but rather that they can articulate how we're getting these numbers in the very beginning before we have drawings, and then how we're getting the budget numbers in the middle, and then how we finally cost out the project. For more helpful budgeting information, check out our YouTube channel and subscribe. We've got a series of videos about remodeling costs, or go to our website to check out more case studies. Thanks.